Welcome back to Dum-Dums and Dragons, where improvisers who've never role-played before journey into the world of Dungeons and Dragons. I am the Great Wizard Bortlesnort, your host. Our heroes have arrived at the main campus of Figplott's Academy. Quinny cast Blight for the first time to defend the group. Juniper healed Motar the sentient staff/tree with her magic. And Butthole got very confused about campus's ghost ponies and cloches. But what dangers will our heroes face entering the clawed hand gates of main campus? Find out next on Dum-Dums and Dragons!
After dealing with many magical shenanigans, Dum-Dums, you have arrived at Figplott's Academy. You're in the full magical school that has been hidden from the rest of Dum Faerun by a very powerful enchantment for some indeterminate time. You are currently on your way to the central courtyard where you've been told there new students can check in for basic information. In order to reach that, you have to pass through the imagined zoo, the Conjuration campus or building, basically. But rather than a building, it is a large hedge maze. And maze is perhaps the wrong term for this. It's closer to a labyrinth. Just I don't want you to think about it like a labyrinth leads you to the center. This isn't meant to necessarily lead you to the center. It is meant to lead you out the other end, but it is in that kind of classic tall hedge maze kind of situation. So not meant to puzzle you, just meant to guide you kind of through it. So you have just stepped into the imagined zoo. And again, the sense of this is meant to be very visually impressive for new students is strong. The hedges themselves appear at a kind of like twice your height, no matter what your height is. So what Quinny would be seeing as twice his height, if like it's not like Butthole, you can just like peer up and over. Similarly, if Quinny gets up on your shoulders, the height remains consistently twice your height, no matter kind of what level or height you are at. There are two pathways that diverge. Do you go left or right? And is there anything you would want to do as you enter this hedge maze?
I'm actually just reviewing my character sheet for anything that might help me or us navigate a maze. I was going to say I've got one score remaining of enlarge or reduce, thinking we might be able to like Super Mario grow Butthole to look over, and it's like, oh, doesn't sound like that's going to work. So I'll hang on to that for now.
I think Butthole's plan is knowing that this is a magical maze, which means it's not the same rules as a normal maze. It doesn't necessarily mean you can like math out the pattern intellectually. He's just going to be almost meditating, just trying to let the magic pass through him, let his god powers absorb it. And he's going to be kind of actively trying to feel his way through the maze. The idea that like the height doubles, but you can't, it always doubles from where you are. It's like there's a vibe here. And when he can match the vibe, he'll be able to vibe his way through this. Okay. So he's just farting and inhaling it and vibing.
Can you roll me an insight?
Absolutely. Farts give him the guidance with it. 17. So you kind of just reach out with the fart force, as it were. Mm-hmm. And the butthole inside me.
Your vibes just kind of drag you left.
All right, we should go left. Oh, I can feel it. It's to the left, yeah.
Okay, I'll follow from the front just to get ahead of this guy's toots.
No, don't worry. Most of them are going right back in where they came from.
Oh.
And
it's a virtuous cycle.
As you head that way, Quinny, you can actually hear the sound of clippers, like of garden shears. Sort of going like chink, chink as they cut and slice.
All right. Cool. I hear gardening stuff, keeping the hedge maze trimmed, but also, bladed tools. So maybe, I don't know, keep your eyes open, or I'll keep mine open if you want to keep yours closed.
Don't worry. They won't hurt me unless they're meant to.
Just a gassy cloud of Butthole as he vibes his way. Imagine you have your hands out to the side, just doing the Russell Crowe walking.
Oh yeah,
through
absolutely. I'm feeling the maze wall.
And
like I reach down and I take up a hand full of earth and then I like taste it with the tip of my tongue. And go, yes.
Tom, Juniper's pretty tight with plants.
Mm-hmm.
Does she get a different sense? Just like she just kind of like places her hands onto the maze.
Juniper wants to Homer Simpson through
She
it.
was also going, No, but she's also just going to like get a sense of like, I mean, she doesn't have like commune with nature per se, but she just wants to kind of more a little insighty into like, hey, where are you leading?
We'd both want to vibe our way through.
I want to also, I want to
Quinny
vibe
does
away.
Dubla vibe, if you will.
Yeah, I'm just like, do I get the same sense?
Okay,
as
yeah. Roll me. I'd take nature or insight.
I think it's insight because it's more magical than straight nature.
Yep.
It's not. Yeah. That is an 18.
Right. You saved yourself a very disappointing result from me telling you that it's more magical than nature. 18. The plants being magical, what you kind of gather is like if you're doing any of the perspective-y stuff, it's almost like you can hear them breathing in and breathing out. Like it's that kind of like it's an active enchantment. So if you go up, it's kind of like a breath in. If you come down, it's like a breath out, and you just it's fucking with your head a little bit. But what you can tell is these are not natural plants.
Yeah.
And also that there doesn't seem to actually be a correct way forward. Like you're trying to figure out like, oh, like where they're leading me and everything else. They're not trying to lead you anywhere. They're just trying to exist and adjust to where you are. So Butthole's version of this is like, I want to know where to go. Yeah. And so his insight kind of created a path for him. From what you're gathering, there isn't really much difference to left or right. It'll lead you somewhere differently, but there's not a better or worse.
Okay, then I'll stay safe and follow Butthole, but I'm still just gonna like, as I'm like pushing my chair, knuckles grazing. I'm doing a little kind. Honestly, it's a very similar gladiator walk, but
she's getting just the vibes of the farts. They're not actual farts, but just like the after effects, the echoes, if you would, of farts.
It also occurs to me that our tourist doesn't know that your powers are farting, so he's just very politely not commenting on how much you're farting.
Butthole never says, excuse me.
Yeah, and he's just like walking along.
Just thinks Butthole's got like the grandma farts where they're just coming out and no one talks about it.
Why would you excuse your strength or your joy?
Yeah, exactly. Every so often he just kind of like hears it and like a slight look over his shoulder, but he's vibing. He's vibing. He also, he's well out of his depth at this point. There's a lot of muttering of like, what the fuck going on as he looks around. So you hear the clipping. Quinny, you slow your pace and kind of peering around the rounded edge. This isn't like a sharp edge maze yet. It's just kind of rounded. You see a pair of shears just floating along, clipping and adjusting the wall to keep it level.
Okay, Quinny will kind of lean back and to Butthole say...
Butthole just walks past you. Ah, yes.
Yep.
Clipping itself, just like the Enchanted School. Everything here looks real good.
Okay.
Are you speaking to the shears or just wandering by?
Just saying in general. You're doing a great job, Shears. That he said to the Shears.
Yeah, but you used a power previously, I think, to speak to it? Or
no, I just talked and then I rolled real good on persuasion.
Oh, right. Okay. Yes, that can carry over. That's fine. So the Shears say, hello, prospective students. Are you enjoying your first taste of Figplots?
Yes, we are. This has been quite nice. An impressive gate and an impressive maze.
Wonderful. Do be sure to pick up your robes at your earliest convenience. It would be rather ill-advised to wander around without them. The security systems here are fair, but perhaps a little overzealous.
And where can we pick up our robes? We're very new.
Well, in the central courtyard, of course.
Excellent. We'll go there right away. Is it okay if we wear some of our own items under our robes, or do we just have to wear robes? Do the scanners tell what our underwear is?
Hello, students. How are you enjoying your first taste of Figplots?
What's the best path through the maze to make sure we get our robes right away?
Oh, the best path is the one where you can observe each of the different statues throughout the maze. Take your time, enjoy, allow them to give you inspiration for what you could conjure, if that indeed is your path. Snip, 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 snip.
Thanks. Bottles is going to keep walking.
Snip, snip, snip. Such a polite student. Snip, 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 snip.
Did we hear that conversation as well? Like this thing communicating with Butthole, is it in his head or?
That's a good question.
If it's in his head, Butthole will relay what he heard. He's not.
We just heard like faster snipping. Like,
I think you would. I think you would hear it. Butthole getting the broom to talk basically broke the seal on the communications with these things. It's not that they'll all talk to you, but like for whatever reason he and it is that with that kind of haunting echo intro and extra, like it's
I can befriend them because they're good. It's part of my my good pets
boy,
power.
Good pets.
good pets.
Yeah, they're
good
great.
brooms.
That's not going to be weaponized against us. Anyone who befriends Butthole must be good because that's what the thing says.
Too late. So you continue along the way, and it opens up into one of those little alcoves, and there is a pedestal with a statue made of stone, and there is an arm reaching up out of the pedestal that seems to be kind of curling its fingers, and out of the fingers there is a sort of a brilliant splash effect of a greenish glass, and there's a small plaque that says acid splash.
Oh, I know this. Alan did that a lot.
Yeah, Alan used to do that.
This is the old goblin melter.
Oh.
Yeah, Alan didn't like taking prisoners. Alan liked melting people and saying she was trying to get information after they were already dead.
That's awful.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd like Alan very much, to be honest.
I think she's great.
And you continue on through the maze. Who's leading the way, Quinny?
No, it's Butthole.
Butthole?
Quinny's just
All right.
following from, again, the front because he doesn't want to be behind his butt.
Butthole,
Gently farting.
roll me a d10 to determine what the next statue you find is.
Ooh. 6.
Oh, baby. You come around a corner, and there is a low pedestal here, and then a large sort of, it's made of the same sort of like reinforced glass sculpted thing as the acid splash spray, but it's a translucent column leading up to a large floating disc.
Yep.
And Figplott goes, Tensor's floating disc. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you told us.
Yeah.
We've seen this, but I have a guy in the kingdom who can do pretty much this spell and nothing else.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's funny.
I mean, a wizard, yeah.
That's the one we taught someone. Hey, did he go to?
I think from what I remember, this person apprenticed under one of yours.
Oh, wow. Well, then probably makes a pretty good flying disc.
Consistent.
Very good. Yeah. Okay. Well, neat.
All right, let me just fart some vibes for a second. This way.
Okay, Juniper, go ahead and roll me a d10, please.
5.
5. The path is intersected by a horizontal topiary, basically, that just blocks the way. So you kind of have to like duck under it a little bit.
Juniper loves topiary.
Well, there you go. And you come up into an enclosed part of the maze. So the trees kind of come up and cover you. And there's a weird chandelier hanging. It's a variety of little thin lines of silk holding little shimmering pieces of glass.
Oh, so it's like we're enclosed.
It creates a sort of a statuary version of a fog cloud. And at the bottom there's a little thing that says fog cloud.
Oh, fog cloud.
I've seen Alan do this.
Yeah, I think somebody did this once. Yeah, Alan does that, yeah.
Right.
I was trying to have a memory, but it was fart
Sorry.
holes. No, it's fine. I remembered for the wrong character.
I must
don't
be
know.
tricky for you.
I was
I
going
don't
to say
know.
Farthole would know.
Farthole does know.
Oh, wait, no,
I'm not
Juniper was in the
Farthole, though.
woods, right?
That's the challenge of sometimes memories. Fog cloud.
And you make your way out and further, and you can tell you're making good progress. You're about just over halfway through the maze, when all of a sudden you hear just almost the sounds of arrows, just that sort of. You roll me perception, please.
15.
8. 13.
Okay, none of you spot this in time. As you step out, you are suddenly assailed by tiny razor-sharp daggers as a cloud of daggers rolls over you. So you will all take the damage from this for being in the cloud.
Wait, I have to turn that off. This is fucked up what they do to students here. I don't like this.
This is crazy. This is all the stuff that Alan could do, you know.
Okay, you'll take 22 points of damage.
No!
From the cloud of daggers, which you are alarmed to find then moves up and past you and begins to bank across the sky.
I saw that. That was a flock of what I thought was birds or something. That shit's just flying around.
Yeah, we're going to turn that off. That's fucked up. That's not right.
No, it's not. Quinny's got like, his like cheek and arms and like legs are like kind of like cut open by just being sliced up. It's like, ow, no, yeah, this sucks. Carry on.
Well, let's move through this section fucking fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so you begin to book it past the other statues, and anytime you get out into the clear, you can see the cloud of daggers kind of moving around, and eventually it banks and starts to swoop down towards you. I need dex saves from all three of
Oh
you,
my
please.
god.
This school fucking sucks.
Add 3 if you're within 10 feet of me. 21.
26.
9.
That's
Okay.
plus 3 for me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
I don't do fucking dex, man.
So for those of you who saved, you take 10. For those of you who don't, you take 20.
Did
And sorry,
when I say
Butthole takes full amount. Both of you save.
Is this spell damage?
Yes.
Then you can have it. Because I and friends within 10 feet of me have resistance to damage from spells. So damage is halved. Because I have an aura of warding.
Okay, would that have both times?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the first one was 22, and
Get
this one was
11
20.
back. And,
So we'll get 11 and 10 for me, so I get 21 back. Okay, cool. I still hate it here, but I feel a lot less scared for a second.
Right. The cloud pulls away, and again, as you've seen, just banks and begins to kind of line up for another attack run. Can I get athletics from all three of you? Athletics. Take acrobatics from Quinny.
Oh, that's very kind. Thank you.
Welcome.
14 athletics.
I'm going to use the inspiration I have.
Me too.
Do we add stuff to this, or it's just saving throws?
It's only
Juniper?
saving throws.
Okay.
That's a 19
13.
acrobatics.
You begin to like run, just like book it through and kind of wheel as quickly as you can through the rest of the maze. Unfortunately, it is still this meandering, gentle, like fun times maze. So you're running past like statues of things, just kind of whipping past. You can see the Great Hall kind of getting closer and closer. Unfortunately, Butthole and Juniper, you failed the athletics check. So Quinny, you book it up ahead. I need dex saves from both of you as the cloud takes one more passing attack at you as you see the exit to the maze up ahead.
14.
14?
26.
There we go.
Okay, so Juniper takes quote full damage, Butthole takes half damage. So the full damage is 24, which means Juniper you'll take 12 and
I'll take
Butthole
6.
you'll take 6.
Hot damn.
With that, you're able to both just kind of like quickly rush out the other end of the maze. Quinny, I feel like you're sitting there doing like a come on. I'm going to say Arcturus has been basically just like hiding under Butthole for a lot of this. Because it is a cloud of daggers, a lot of them will ping off of and slash bigger people. So by just kind of like ducking and weaving, he gets to the other side. All of you come stumbling out the other side of the maze, and you see the cloud kind of loop once more back up, but it does seem to hover over the maze, and then you see it invert on itself, twist, reform, and become a sort of swirling black cloud, firing lightning bolts into the maze.
Whoa!
Before disappearing kind of into the maze itself.
That's new. I didn't see that through my telescope.
Well, this Balthazar's going to have a lot to fucking answer for when I can find him, because it sounds like from the shears that I talked to, this isn't regular school shit. This is I'm an asshole locking down the school and now making it a murder factory.
Yeah, or maybe somebody, there's something in the letter about terrible thing that happened.
But he was the last one to go out.
Yeah.
So unless there's somebody in the middle of this being like, haha, I love forever blades, Balthazar Peacock's an asshole.
Yeah, or something accidental happened here. Magic is fucky. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm leaning towards.
This is weird that you and I are on usually.
Takes a knee and his
Alan's a
beard boobs
conjuration
grow.
wizard, right?
I think
Isn't
so.
that what she is? And that was all her kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Nope. I did a snap prayer. He stands up, his boobs reforming into a beard, and he's like, no, I was right. Okay, so we're here. We need to get robes, and then the defenses won't attack us. That was what the shear said. So
Okay.
if that's true,
okay.
Assuming those are the defenses and not, again, haywire fucked up magic. But let's
yeah, I'm
start
like,
with that
I don't know.
assumption.
We got to get robes seem more better than nothing.
For sure.
Yep.
I'm just not going to put on robes and then go strutting back into that maze. You know what I mean?
We're not going back into the maze.
No.
I'll burn that fucking maze down before we go back in.
Jesus.
you are in the central courtyard. It is a very large open space, and again, this is the equivalent of a quad, right? It's just like there's a lot of green space. There's trees. There's shade. There's little hills. There's like little places for people to play sports and things. You can play some great frisbee golf. I'm going to describe it, then we'll talk about where you get the robes. There's
Sure.
like very clearly like a welcome booth, like just. As you enter, there's one on either side. Someone do like a skate rental place somewhere or anything else. But let me describe the situation.
Those are the robe booths, but everybody look around before we take even another step. Take it all in.
Yeah.
We don't want to miss nothing.
So in the center of the space is a massive ringed fountain with statues of what seem to be a variety of wizards standing there. There are 6 statues standing. One that has been sort of like chipped away and like broken, and another one that is lying on its side as though it has been pulled down. So you've got those statues. The Great Hall is beyond at kind of the northmost point, and it is a massive crystalline structure. So it is a pink crystalline building. A little bit of Fortress of Solitude from Superman, just like looks honestly a little bit like a Jello mold to some extent, but just kind of the light kind of shimmers through it, and it is built as a large sort of meeting hall, dining hall, probably where like all of the students could come to this hall and hear announcements and things. So just kind of a standard announcement and or dining situation. The master front doors are closed. There's like a set of stairs that leads up, the ramp on either side, leading to kind of massive double doors. And again, the sigil of Figplotts is in just above the doors. And then the house logo is kind of below that. In the corners of the courtyard are identical cylindrical towers. These are very classic put a princess in a tower kind of towers. So stone with a pointed roof. They've got ivy and vines curling up the sides, lots of windows, little balconies along the way, and each one has a sigil of the various houses on it. So in the kind of like top left is Crypt Flare, bottom left Haven Call, bottom right is Truthweave, and top right is Mistshape. And then you have the 2 welcome booths, which are, again, little alcoves. And you can actually see that there is a friendly-looking statue of a jolly-looking woman, bit of a Olivia Colman not being evil kind of figure, doing that, like, hand on hip, hand out kind of thing with, like, the front leg straight, back leg cocked a bit, and kind of like a hello, hey kind of gesture. So there's a statue on either side of that figure, and then a small, like, basically like shed that has it's like a coat check basically, where it's got like information, it's got maps out in front, and it's very clear that there's robes and things in the back.
All right. Quinny, having looked around, will say, all right, I guess we go to these statues. I mean, my first instinct is just grab a robe, but given how structured everything is, maybe we ask what the rules are about getting robes.
I don't know. We could just,
statues will answer.
Maybe Arcturus announce us as new students or something like that.
maybe Arcturus just announces that he's Arcturus Figplott, and we see what happens.
Yeah. I like Butthole's option A and Juniper as the backup option B.
Yep.
All right, so step 1, thaumaturgy. All farted on Arcturus. All right, announce the Figplott thing. Let's see what happens.
Walks up to the statue, tries to do the pose and says, hello, I'm Arcturus Figplott, owner and proprietor, former owner and proprietor of the university with the current owners and proprietors of the university. We are all here together by my own volition, and I am here to obtain what we need for the school. Looks at all of you.
Right, let it ride.
And the statue suddenly clicks like a marionette, like the arms, and it's all very janky and kind of broken animatronic. But turns and looks him straight in the eye, and in a very male voice says, "Figplott, you're a Figplott?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm Arcturus Figplott. I inherited this school from my great-great-uncle, Phineas. Arcturus? Arcturus? Yes, well, first of all, it's pronounced Phineas, not Phineas, and second, it's good to meet you, my boy. And the statue just, like, cracks forward and pulls Arcturus into a hug, and he's like, guys, maybe I'm dying. I don't...
Nope, sounds like you made a friend.
Hey, hi, okay, hi, statue, hello. And the statue says, I am part of Phineas Figplott. It is a pleasure to meet you. At least this part of me is delighted to meet you, Arcturus. Yes, good. Like, does the, like, good boy slap on the side of the face, but it's a stone hand. So Arcturus is kind of like, yep. And Phineas says, well, this is concerning, though I can't quite remember why. But you are here, and you are me, sort of. You are a Figplott, and you have returned. Wonderful. You have brought new students. Hello, new students.
Hello.
Welcome to Figplotts.
Hi.
Happy to be here.
Wonderful. We are happy to have you. I am Phineas Figplott, the headmaster here at this school, or at least... And then, like, it flops its arms to the side of its stone statue and says, used to be. Now I feel I am kind of everywhere here. Ha! You have to water the plants.
Are you the daggers in the maze that cut us all to ribbons?
Daggers in the maze? You must be thinking of the conjuration statues. Those won't cut you. I assure you they are not sharp.
Bottle's just going to let that one ride.
Now, you are the first students we have seen here in some time. I cannot quite recall why that is, but it seems true to me, so I will roll with it. Welcome! Now, what sort of magic do you each want to study?
Just a second. Let us figure this out. And
Don't worry. Many students have not decided exactly which they would like to study when they arrive here. The key is to think about what you would like to do with magic. Magic can do many things. Good things, bad things, helpful things, and useless things. The question to you is what sort of magic you would like to do. We have 4 houses here at Figplotts. Crypt Flare, those who want to use and manipulate energy. This could be evocation if you want to make things like magic missiles very popular, or to manipulate the energy of life itself in our necromancy school. If so, your colors will be red and teal, and your mascot will be Barry the Beholder. Alternatively, if protection or summoning is more your deal, check out Haven Call. They specialize in abjuration, which is protection magic, or conjuration, which is summoning magic. Either summoning things to you or summoning yourself to places. If you go there, your colors will be silver and purple, and your mascot will be Ozzy the Owlbear. Alternatively, if you want to change things up, literally and figuratively, check out Mistshape. They are the Transmutation School and the Illusion School. With transmutation, you can change matter's form. With illusion, you can change its appearance. And your mascot is the ever-dastardly Murray the Mimic. Your colors will be orange and navy. And finally, we have Truthweave. There you can learn divination, the acquiring and revealing of information, and enchantment, the compulsion and influencing of minds. Your mascot will be Delilah, the Displacer Beast, and your colors will be yellow and gray. I warn you, do not pick a school based on the colors. It never ends well. Of course, with your choice of school, you'll be assigned a room in the dormitories. You'll receive a robe befitting for your particular shape, size, and interests, and you will get special abilities based on each individual school. We understand not everyone has magic when they come here, but we want to make sure that everyone can still practice with something, so you will each have a practice spell assigned to you from your various disciplines. So, choose wisely.
Okay, let's just huddle up for a second.
Yep.
Okay, here's what I'm thinking. There are 3 of these that stand out to me, but I'm happy for us to have our theories. We've got Truthweave, because that's the one that includes enchantment, and Balthazar might have an office we want to go to here instead of just at the satellite building.
Yeah.
We've got Mistshape, because that's where the person who melted themselves came from, so we might be able to find evidence about Mistshape.
Yeah.
Right.
And then Crypt Flare is the necromancy school, and I'm very worried about the implications of Asgard opening a necromancy school, because that really seems to go over poorly, so I want to make sure that we're not doing anything too evil there. Plus, if something's here, and it is evil and seems to be taking over the place, but this place was supposed to have nothing alive in it, that strikes me as a possible undead problem.
Okay.
So
Well,
that would be my guess, and I'm happy to hear alternate theories, though.
Well, there's 4 of us. Why don't we each just take a robe from each?
I'm imagining he can get in anywhere. Because he's Arcturus Figplott, and they recognize him, and we're 3 students.
I know a lot of evocation, like my moonbeam and my ice storm and that kind of stuff. So maybe I should do the evocation necromancy.
Sure.
thing.
I mean, sure, if you want.
I don't like necromancy, but evocation.
A lot of my cleric powers are kind of turning undead away or making them go pop.
Yeah.
But no, that makes sense to me if you've got evocation. Quinny, you seem like...
You got one that you want, Butthole?
I have no idea. I could do... I mean, divination is kind of what I do vibing out, so I might be able to fake a test if there is one. And then enchantment, I mean, I'm pretty... A, I'm a good listener, so my mind is easily changed. And B, I'm pretty persuasive, so I can change other people's minds. So maybe I do truth weave. And misshape seems like it's sneaking around.
Leaves misshape for me, I guess.
You've done illusion stuff. You got some of those that you can do as a warlock, right?
Haven call, protection, and conjuration.
That's why I said misshape, right? Seems more you.
Yeah.
Unless you're thinking Haven calls...
I'm just thinking about, instead of playing into my strengths, having my weaknesses covered. But no, let's go misshape.
Okay. So I'll do truth weave. Quinny, you do misshape.
I'll do crypt flare.
You're crypt flare. And then we can have Arcturus take one for Haven call, but he can also just announce himself as Arcturus and probably go wherever.
Probably.
Hello, Phineas. I want to join truth weave, please.
Truth weave. Ah, excellent choice. It suits you. Now, I'd like the statue looks you up and down and says, I don't have eyes, so I'm not quite sure what kind of robe you need.
I'm a big boy, thank you.
Okay, well, you take a look, and you find the one that best suits you. Normally, we have staff here, but there don't seem to be anyone nearby, and it is odd that I, as headmaster, am here for this, and a statue. But stranger things have happened on campus, I suppose. Ha-ha! You may choose one that best suits you from back there. And, like, the statue gestures kind of behind it to the room. And sure enough, Butthole, when you go back there, there are a variety of different robes. This isn't a, like, you just throw a robe on over your stuff. All of these different styles of magic require kind of very different physicality and very different ability. So you can kind of pick your in Truth Weave, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can kind of pick a robe that best suits you. There's sort of more of a monk style gi that can kind of just like doesn't have the sleeves.
I think he'll do the monk style gi because that's probably the easiest to wear over the armor because like it's over the shoulders, which is there. It's covering the torso. If he is to get out of this armor, his dex is also shit. Like,
it'll go over your armor.
Well. Yeah, great. Then he'll strap that on.
You can immediately see these things resize themselves kind of based on your body shapes. You put it over the armor, it just assumes that's your body.
Oh,
so
cool.
It just kind of reshapes to
then let's
to that.
There's
so
the gi,
what?
There's the other.
And I mean, God help me, and also God help Del. You can describe what your robe looks like.
Okay, fair enough. So Butthole has that same gi, like Power Ranger style center to the outfit as it goes, but he has long wizard sleeves that kind of flow down from the sides. So if he lowers his arms completely, his hands are hidden, and you can't actually see the armor because it's like to the floor. And he's got a big hood that rises slightly above his head going back, and it's pale yellow and dark gray, correct? Mm-hmm. Okay, it looks like it's something Sub-Zero would wear in Mortal. If Sub-Zero was going to a boxing match opposite one of the Pauls, then you can just imagine it being that like hood, that whole look. It's almost the Undertaker's 1990s wrestling outfit entrance with the hood and the cape and that kind of thing.
Any of the villains from Kingdom Hearts. Like, I'm with you.
Absolutely. Yep. And he can flip it back and he looks kind of casual if his arms come up because then it's just Butthole. But if he puts it up and over and it's down, it's just a giant looming figure. That's his outfit.
Great. And so you have the Truth Weave insignia kind of
right center in the chest,
center?
the Power Rangers logo. That's his power
logo style. All right. Yeah.
He's got the belt and it's got the same thing in the front.
Dig it.
He's the yellow and gray ranger.
Okay. And in your pocket, because all good robes have pockets, you find a keychain with a Delilah the Displacer Beast on it.
Great. Nailed it. Keeps that in his pocket.
Cool. So the statue turns to Juniper and Quinny. How about the two of you? Have you decided on your school?
Yeah, hi Phineas. I'd like to join Crypt Flare.
Crypt Flare.
Yes.
Evocation and necromancy.
Yes.
Very good. Again, no eyes, so you go ahead. Also, make sure you pick the right one. It's the red and teal.
Great. Thank you. Thank you.
Yep. So you wheel into the back,
Yeah.
and similarly, lots of different options. What would you like your robe to look like?
It's going to be a teal underlayer with like a red kind of shimmery, flowy, like slightly translucent, kind of like it'll be a thin fabric over top. So as you move, it kind of flashes either color.
Nice.
And it'll be kind of like, I don't know, necromancy evocation. It all feels to me a little flowy with kind of thin, like everything kind of comes to a thin dripping waterfall point, if that makes sense.
Sure. So as opposed to the big kind of cone, like Butthole's got like the big cone sleeves, and you're talking about like the thin, coming to a thin point. It's making a statement.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
like
it.
that.
We'll just be kind of like nice tailored, but kind of flowy, drippy robes.
Cool. Where's your sigil, the Crypt Flare sigil for you?
I like the idea of it being a little bit like an asymmetrical closure that clips like it. Yeah, there's like a clasp or almost like a snap button right over the heart with the symbol.
Nice. Love it. Okay. And similarly, like you feel a jingle in your pocket and you have a keychain with Bury the Beholder.
Oh. Okay.
Everybody gets a lanyard. All right. And Quinny. And finally you, third student.
Yeah, hi. One robe for Mistshape, please.
Misshape, transmutation and illusion. You'll find yours in orange and navy. Go ahead. Oh, make sure to knock first. Your friends are in there.
Yeah, will do. Hey, are you really Phineas Figplott?
I'm part of him, I think.
Do you know what happened here?
No. I don't remember much. I know I welcome students, and I know I help them find robes, and I know that I'm Phineas Figplott. I don't know why I'm in a statue of Mirandai. I don't know why I'm so excited to see a distant relative whom I've never spoken to. And I don't know where my body is. And it is strange that I can hear echoes of other things. I feel like I'm perhaps just part of... And then the statue collapses into pieces.
Oh.
And across the courtyard, the other statue says, "Hello, new students. Sorry about that. Do you need robes?"
No, we got it. You helped us already. Thank you.
Oh, jolly good.
Okay.
How did I help? I just and then it falls apart as well.
Okay, no existential questions for the Phineas statues. They seem to break pretty easy.
Sorry, Quinny, what are you saying? We were in here changing.
Yeah, no, I'll wait for you to come out.
Did you break the statue?
I asked it what it remembered, and it did not seem to handle that mental journey very well.
Yeah, it didn't seem to know much of what was going on. Something's fucky here.
Well, can you roll an insight?
But I may have a vibe on it. I'm not sure. It's a 23.
You recognize it as the same voice you heard in the watering can and the shears.
Oh, that's the same voice that I heard in the watering can and the shears. So that seems to be all of the unseen servants appear to just be Phineas. I wonder. Wait. Do we still have Balthazar's letter? Can I see that, Juniper?
Sure,
Can you pass me Balthazar's letter?
He's like in the school, or he is the school.
I know. That's what I'm trying to.
Yeah.
But I hope it. See, here's where I get worried about stuff that's like, my dearest Figgy, it is done. I know this isn't what either of us wanted, but I will abide by your wishes. I wonder if he got his soul sucked into the school.
Yeah, maybe.
That's why you wouldn't see him again.
Or like lock me in here with whatever this awful thing is.
If our plan worked, you will never read this. I both hope and fear this is true, but if I leave this on my way out, if things go wrong, you'll at least have my words to keep you company is the thing that's apparently being left behind here, because if he was trapped in this realm with no way out,
yeah,
then it'd be that.
But then if he never left, who gave Arcturus the letter claiming to be Phineas? It must have been
someone else, maybe Balthazar.
Maybe Balthazar.
Maybe someone evil who want to take over the school who's following us. Or there's some kind of demonic hands under the arch trap that's filling this place with weaponry and wants a way out that we're then expected to provide.
Cool.
Faerun and indeed Tyrell itself will never learn what happened here nor fall victim to whatever drove us to it. In other words, if there's something really bad here that's starting to ruin the school, they may have left Figplott here so nobody could ever open the way in because you need it to be a Figplott.
Yeah.
And then maybe they just didn't know there was a relative. So, demon. Demon seems possible. You're a hero for remaining. I will always love you for that. You lived up to the Figplott legacy after all, just like I always said. We'll never encounter each other in the realms beyond, which means that they theoretically could here. Yeah, I think Phineas was magically turned into the school. Or at least assigned to it as the staff parts of his soul, but they could have split him up into all the little beings.
All right, so for us to reclaim it, maybe we got to...
Find the central thing, because the central task. Remember that Broom told us about it.
Yeah.
So we need to search campus.
Yeah.
For more. Okay, that's good. You got to get your robes, buddy. Go on
right.
there, get what you get.
All right, I go in and I change. Mist shape, orange and navy, and it's transmutation, so like transformation and illusion. So I think this is going to follow sort of stereotypical like ninja garb as a robe. So it will be a form-fitting like undershirt, and because it's transmutation, it's actually a bunch of like a combination of like slime and scales, and it's got like little suckers that kind of like stick to your chest and your neck, sort of like if you think about like Eddie Brock coming out of Venom, all the stuff that kind of sticks to him. That's the undershirt that is very form-fitting, and over that is a more traditional kind of like robe where it's cinched at the waist. It only comes down to like half thigh because that's kind of like that gi kind of look of like a ninja thing. Because I think that lends itself nicely to illusions as well, and similar like pants as well, with like from the calf down, much tighter, like kind of like wrappings and stuff like that. Yeah.
Do you have sleeves?
Yes, but a similar style as well, where the forearms are tightly wrapped and form-fitting, again with like shimmering sort of like orange and navy scales, but then a more like poofier like upper sleeve.
Cool.
Yeah.
And where's the sigil?
The sigil is right on the breastbone, right on the chest.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have a tiny ninja, a large warrior monk, and then we have a cool statement wizard with like a spooky look. Butthole would grab some Haven Call robes and say, we'll pack these up. I don't want to put them on you, Arcturus, because I think they might make you think you're a student, and right now you're a Figplott, but I got these keys for you. He's going to toss him some Haven Call keys. And he's going to say, I'm going to put this in the tummy bag, so if we need it later for you to be a student, then you can put it on.
Sure, yeah. I think I should try and find some like headmaster clothes. I think
Yeah,
there's probably
seems right.
something around.
If we go to the general building, that's
Great
probably where like the biggest office is, I would assume.
Probably. I just don't know if we'll be able to get in, but yeah, we can go
We'll
look.
find out. I mean, so far we've been name dropping you, and then the statue gives you hugs and stuff, so hopefully.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Anything else we think we need from here?
No, this seems to be everything that the three of us will need to move a little more freely and hopefully not get attacked by random shit.
Do we have a map?
Yes, you have a map from the staples.
Oh,
From the
there's
stables,
maps over
okay.
here. All right,
yeah,
everybody,
but
here's
also
the
you can
maps.
get like there's a lot of like welcome student.
Yeah, why don't we just grab all the brochures?
Yeah, welcome student package. Everybody take a syllabus. Okay, we got this, like whatever they got.
And once you've got your robes on, the dormitory appropriate to your sigil actually kind of like lights up for you. So just in the distance on the map, but also just to look, it's got like a glow of the two colors kind of surrounding it, so you can kind of see it from wherever you are on campus. Yeah, as long as you have line of sight, like it's not an Assassin's Creed like glow through a wall thing.
Okay, a lot of times we have to stick together, but this may be a time to cover some ground in the dormitory, check in, see if we get some bonus stuff from our various places. And then we can just like meet up. Like, have we got an easy way to communicate? I mean, I got Goblin Jr. as a runner, so like we can send Goblin Jr. back and forth between the dormitories. The spooky lightning machine in the dagger field doesn't seem to leave the maze.
We're not too far away from each other, so yeah, maybe we can all just be careful and just treat it cautiously.
And I think quickly looking through your kind of like welcome package, there are communications between towers.
Oh,
it's not like anywhere you are in the tower you can just like talk to the other things, but there's like small like portal conversation.
So we'll go check R3. You check Haven Call, Arcturus, or do you want to come with me?
I can do this. I can check it. Hang on. And he just grabs the most generic wizard robe, he can. He says, "Do I look the part?"
You look great.
Okay, I normally like a little bit more form-fitting, but I'm thinking,
Oh,
and then as soon as he says it just like form-fits, he's like, oh, hey, this is the best tailor I've ever had. Okay, great. I'll go check it out and see what's what.
Sure. And then when you guys are good, just we'll see if there's a way to group call, and if there isn't that, call Truthweave. Or do you know what? Call Misshape. I feel like Quinny's going to find and get to the phone fastest. He's got the leaping boots and the best general movement and break-in skills.
All right. I don't want to sound selfish. I'll give these back to you if I don't use them, but can I have your potions?
I got 2, so I can give you. Do you need both? Like, what are you worried about?
Just we're all splitting up. You all can heal yourselves. I can't.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. You can have my potion.
Yeah, sure. Take one of my potions.
All right, thanks.
Arcturus raises a hand. Same question, different guy.
Yeah, you can have my other potion, Arcturus, because
Thank you.
we got one. So there we go. All right, Arcturus has a potion. Quinny's got 3 potions.
Yeah.
Juniper and I got a potion. When we get back together, Quinny, just remember to put one on me because we use it as storage for him. When it gets to me and I'm hurt in combat, you can dump one down my neck.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. There's our plan, and I'm aware that we did this with a bunch of other people who weren't familiar.
He's already got his hand out.
Hands in, friends.
Yeah.
Get in here. Emphasis on the J's. Go Junior J's.
And then there is a massive explosion in the distance off to the west that even here just kind of like you feel a bit of the blast wave. And looking off in the distance, you see just a massive kind of ball of flame rising over the woods in the west.
To be clear, that's where our friends were from?
No,
That's
south.
the woods.
It's the Warring Wood.
Well, it's not here. Let's go to the dorms, I guess.
Go, Junior Chase.
Go, Junior J.
And then Arcturus leans over to you, Butthole, and says, "Got another one of those robes? I think I pissed in this one."
Yeah, I put one in my bag of holding, buddy.
Thank you. And he changes into his robe. And with that, you all head off to your dormitories to check in as the newest students of Figplotts.
This episode of Dum-Dums and Dragons features the voices of Brian LaPlante, Tyler Hewitt, Laura Hamstra, and our Dungeon Master, Tom McGee. This episode was edited and mixed by Laura Hamstra, and Dum-Dums and Dragons artwork was created by Del Borovic. Our theme songs are And Now for That Massive Coronary and Skipping Through the Orchestra Pit Part 1 by Peter Gresser. And our ad breaks use the tracks No Control and Chiefs by Jazzar. All of their music was provided by freemusicarchive.org. For all things Dum-Dums and Dice, including merchandise, you can visit dumdumdice.com or find us on social media at dumdumdice. If you want to support the show, get an ad-free version, or add your own character to Dumb Faerun, go to dumdumdice.com/join. That's dumdumdice.com/JOIN. One more time, dumdumdice.com/join. And don't forget to tune in next week for more Dum-Dums and Dragons. Dum-Dums and Dice has to give a special thank you to the supreme beings of our Patreon at this time: George Dolby, Gavin and Abby McDonald, Grandma Likes D&D, Alan, Alarain Okapi, Madre de Gatos, Garbo Ape, Sam Schaefer, Waffle Marine, Dia de los Hoodless, Squishy Werewolf, Funky Head, Accent Therapeutic Services in Florence, Kentucky, Lael, Jordan Oliver, Richard Wright, Brittany Fenwick, Megan Werner, A Man Out of Time, Curtis at FingerTechRobotics.com, Your Homeboy Bones, Ellis Hatch, Odigenous, Kai Koa, Squire Solaire, Sandy Sassy Pants, Amira Lockhart, James Molina, Nick Hemsing, Alex LaFountain, Mickey Blake, Corpse Knight Silver, Adamir 101, The Dankler, Anti-Core 7, Lady Destiny Stormbringer, Randall Eberly, the yes butt of improvisational comedy, Lord Taser, Funky Stevie, J. Robert the Mad Fox, Derek Wintenberg, Optimus Omega, Laura, the Workaholic Mr. V, LMX, David Friend of New Haven, Emilio and Minions, and Jill and Noel LaPlante. If you want your name to be added to this list, you can join our Patreon too at patreon.com/dumdumdice. Thanks to them, and a little bit of thanks to you.